Do. Hey guys, it's 1:17 p.m. on September the 16th. Capcom presents. I picked this up for a while. I played through the first game, of course, in private. Everybody's seen that. But this, we're blazing a new trail. Edgeworth, Ace Attorney Investigation. I've never played this one. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a demonstration of utter genius. Let's put my wit to the test. Learn about trigger. Here we go. Who's ready to play? I have no spoilers on this. I don't know anything. We're diving in head first because I know I can do it. It's a plane. Again, we're in the air. Did we already do this? Here it comes. Oh, the presidential plane. Lord Baker back to the Listen to that crowd. Gen 5. That dude, call some random prosecutor. Boy, this smells like a setup, doesn't it? Let's do it. March 25th, 2:46 p.m. Gourd Lake. Spectator area. Objection! The news must be halfway around the world already. After all, it's not every day an attempt is made on the life of a nation's president. It hurts. Okay. Don't tell me he was shot. No, we're not going there. My name's Miles Edgeworth. I work as a prosecutor. It came as soon as I got the call. The moment the phone rang, I knew it was serious. There's Detective Gumshoe, Mr. Edgeworth. Bum, bum, bum. Yes, sir. This, of course, is Dick Gumshoe, a detective with the local precinct. Everything happens in this city. He's the one usually assigned to my cases. He's the only detective in the universe, except for some characters who got arrested. How is the president, detective? We still don't know, Mr. President. Ruffles. Okay, I've only got the prosecutor's badge and gumshoe, standard fare. Boing, boing, bip, bip, burp, bip, bip, boop. What the fuck? You're the prosecutor in charge of this here case, ain't you? Want to give me your first impressions? Anything strike y'all as odd? Yes, I was called instead of the police. That seems a little strange to me. No comment. Detective Gumshoe with me. Come on now, Mr. Prosecutor, don't be like that. Wait for me. Up he goes. Okay. Now, Detective, I'll need the facts of the case in as much detail as you can give me. And I'm also going to need a box of grapes. Perhaps a cup of tea. afraid it's a little windy. There's someone taking pictures of this ship. So the scene was right here at Overlord, as you already know. A bunch of people were gathered to welcome the president of Jangfa, who apparently is the Steel Samurai. But we knew this. Remember the statue from last time? Di Jun Wang. Yes, I read about his visit. Di Jun Wang is apparently that guy. All the news for days now. That was made on his life as he gave a speech in his now held in his arms. It was raining just before he landed. Luckily it let up and went on stage as planned. That won't matter, definitely. Evening edition. So this was the way it was planned. Raising his right hand, and maybe that won't be significant. What are those earrings? Smack dab in the middle of the speech, bang! A gun goes off, everybody runs for cover, terrified for their lives, apparently. Apparently? Because I only just showed up myself, I know a lot more than you do. You were selling on short notice as well. Right in the middle of my day off. I was preparing for my next day. Boss himself played the scene for a moment, eh? The boss. Yeah, chief prosecutor was right here in the park, saw the whole thing. First chance he got, he yelled at the top of the building, "Get to Edgeworth right away. He's the only man for the job," something like that. So it was the chief prosecutor who made the decision to call Edgeworth. Very interesting. They cordoned the perimeter of the park off as soon as it happened. So the assassin is still here somewhere. Good. Find him. We don't have a moment to lose. Let's begin with the basics. Time for searching. The president was shot at with a gun. There's our first clue. How exactly was the security detail surrounding the president's speech organization? Mainly, we held the perimeter of the park. The president is in charge of the rest. He has his own team of bodyguards. Yes, I see them back there. Seems wise. The president's bodyguards over there. I don't care, I want to talk to this camera dude. Hello. Two of our senior officers were attached to the residence. The rest secured the stage. This isn't our first rodeo. Anything suspicious in that crowd, and we would have spotted it right away. The president's security was orchestrated for the duration of the visit. Leave no stone unturned. Security was tight for President's speech, but he was anything from any subject can they connect it to? The answer is no. Despite the president's tight security, the perpetrators still managed to carry out their attack, completely undetected by a trained contingent of bodyguards. Not easy. This would have taken some serious planning. The assassination attempt was premeditated. Indeed, all we need to do is find the right clues and make the right connections between them. Make the wrong connections and we'll only wind up further from the truth. Make well-reasoned connections to draw logical conclusions and move the case forward. Oh, you don't talk to the detective by pressing A on him anymore. That's interesting. What is the officer here taking pictures of, detective? The wicked will be crushed beneath the righteous hammer of justice. It's like he's reading off these papers here. Pro speech tips number 3. Speak slowly and confidently to win your audience around. It is good stuff. Give it a shot at this one too. Focus on your job, dude. What do you see? You found anything of interest? No, sir, not a thing. No fingerprints, no footprints, no nothing. That is to say, none of that stand out, sir. Not after everybody touched and walked all over everything. Don't you? He sounds pleased about having no evidence to catalog. Speak to his commanding officer about it. Salary review's coming up soon and all. Where's that balloon? Bright red balloon bobbing on the surface of the lake. That's an ingenious idea, man. Did anybody write that? No. I need a balloon that actually floats. Okay, you need to use helium. Very good. The check mark appears when you've examined everything. So the president had a nasty surprise while giving public speaking contest. There I was, yammering away, when all of a sudden an earthquake jumped out of my skin. That sounds terrifying. As it turns out, Edgeworth is afraid of earthquakes. I thought you were ignoring my little aside, like always. Let's talk more. Is the president okay? We're not at liberty to share that information with local law enforcement. I suppose this is something of an international incident. How do we know it's a killer? The assailant. The steel samurai. A little odd, now that I think about it. Representation, I guess. There's a hole in the tapestry here. Right. Take that! There's a hole in it. Burn marks around the edges. That's a bullet hole and it may have been fired at close range. let's put the pieces together and see what we can figure out. Confidential investigations of strangers. Oh no, Lottie. Alright, Lotta Hart is back in the game. Great. We've spoken to everybody, checked out everything. There's still more to do over here, but before that, let's think. There's a flag to the right of the stage that was pierced by a bullet. And off to the right of the stage is a balloon that was also possibly pierced by a bullet. We put this together, we can start working out the trajectory of the firing range. There is a bullet hole in the flag, and it seems highly likely the balloon was popped by a bullet too. 2 shots were fired? Possibly even 3. The president was shot as well, remember? The hole in the flag and the hole in the balloon could be made by the same bullet. What we need to know is how many gunshots there were. Alright. Huh? Rebel, rebel, woo! Hey boy, woo! Who exactly is she? Oh, new sidekick. Rubbernecker, I guess. He seems pretty interested in the case. You need to speak to someone to find out how many gunshots there were. Fine. Let's see if we can gather information from her. Yeah, that's sidekick territory if I ever saw it. Still, I like triangles. Tabby Lloyd. Oh, I hate this immediately. I'm sorry, everyone has their scars. Let's do it. Looking into the case for, well, just for me right now. Miss Lloyd, was it? Miss Lloyd, there's something I'd like to ask you. What can you tell me? Any details want to share? About her, they made Jenny the man. What about them there rebels? Where's the feller by a cravat like that? Hold it! You be quiet for a moment. I'll be asking the questions here. Alright, glad I can get me some juicy food. I need to know about the shooting. Can you tell me how many gunshots you heard? Why, I most certainly cannot. Beg your pardon? I can't just be handing out leads for free. That stuff's my livelihood. Don't hold out on us. We all gotta share something. Me hold out on you? Well, if y'all are gonna be like that, I'll be moving right along. Goodbye. Wait for what exactly, huh? If you got nothing on me, I'm gone. I would have moved, and I wouldn't be so sure. As you know, detective, I like to play a little chess. And what does one do in chess when an opponent adopts a defensive position? The board offers any number of options, but some are more effective than others. Sorry, sir, but this is all going way over my head. No matter how impenetrable an opponent's defense may seem, it can always be overcome. I will shatter my opponent's resolve with the power of words. When attempting to draw out an entrenched opponent, one must employ certain tactics. Let us picture the board and see if we can anticipate our adversary's next move. Is this a new gimmick? Are we getting a new gimmick? It's a new gimmick! Now, we must analyze the state of play. Y'all ain't getting nothing out of me, not till you give me something in return. My opponent has dug herself a lead. Her defenses won't be easily broken. I can't afford to try her patience by taking too long to plot my next move. Oh, it's time? In other words, I'm looking conscious not just of my strategy, but also of the passing of time. That said, I can't afford to waste words either. In fact, it can pay dividends not to. My opponent gets too agitated. journalist. In particular, she seems to be an investigative journalist who's working with Lotta Hart, who's a recurring character in the series. Lotta's a photographer, so my guess is this is an interview. Well, I'd already figured this out, but thank you, Miles, for finally catching up. Intriguing. A young reporter hungry for success, so dedicated to her craft that to leave such an important event unrecorded would be unthinkable. And indeed she did not. She committed the entire event to tape. All right, we've learned how to do it. This is going to be a pain in my ass. Give me a few minutes to meditate on this. Okay. I've got you. Never mind that. Play the tape. The clue isn't going to be the gunfire. It's going to be something else caught on the tape. Let's listen. Meeting is scheduled for just after the speech. Someone in the crowd two gunshots. Appear to be
take that! Take that!
Yeah. Our young friend with their tape recorder harangued us from the right side crowd. She's eliminated as suspect at this point. There are two old men in front of her who are also probably not suspects, may still be important to the case. Payne. His name is Payne. Prosecutor and Winston Payne were talking on the right side. Garbage can. Gumshoe, if you would. We have a bag. Time for examination. Hello, we have a gun. Plan for the assassination. So, this is a plan for the bodyguard. this president has many, many enemies. And Zheng Fa's police are not safe. Interesting. This document should be secret, and it is not. A gun, maybe, with scope. Could very well have been the assassin. A 6-shot revolver with scope. A scoped revolver is an unusual weapon. That's not easy to get in the civilized parts of the world. Whether you're talking Japan or the USA, it would be difficult. Well, let's take a close look at this. How many bullets have been shot? 2. This is consistent with what we heard. This is all the more likely the attack weapon. The weapon used in the attack. I know it's called the grip. What the hell is it? Nothing. No prints. They took the bullets out of the gun and dusted them. No prints on the bullets. Well, we'll plot armor that and keep going. Hello there. What are you doing here? You're with one of the news channels? The event, you might have to take a look. Your camera was knocked over. Now it doesn't work. What's going on now? Hey, it's Kay. What's shaking, bacon? Weren't you calling yourself a great thief last time we saw you? Okay. So, this event, this game, is set 2 weeks after the events of Ace Attorney investigation. 2 weeks later. pictures. Did you know? Let's see. Here's Tabby Lloyd. Rolling forward. This isn't right. Snap, please. No, that's autoplay. I wanted you to snap it. This was just after the gunshot. Those are suitcases that are open. I guess they're using them as shields. Something is very wrong with this picture. They are responding to a gunshot that has already gone off. That can't be the laser sight on his forehead. Why would it still be there after the gunfire? On top of that, the angle makes no sense. To get him square in the forehead like that, are they reacting before or after it was fired? Knight and rook. There's a problem here. The problem is with this layout. Rook is supposed to be repositioned on this side in light of knight's in. Okay? So it's supposed to be rook on the left, knight on the right. So far, we're correct. Truck is stuck in the mud. Very interesting. Hey, what did you take? Well, your evidence helped things along, certainly. Training, huh? That's a relief, I suppose. I doubt it's the birthmark. Trivial details. Hey. You say you attended today's ceremony or gather materials for an article or something. When did the ceremony begin? Arranged. Plane touched down at 1:45. Speech started at 2. Around 2:20. I'm not sure that he's been assassinated. Even President Roosevelt. His bodyguards escorted him straight out of the presidential plane. Reporter. Reporter at large. More like a reporter at small. Oh, and grainy. Fair enough. it's time to clarify some things. The president had a supposed red birthmark, and that was most likely a labor sign. You're such a dork. You created the mystery when you claimed it was a birthmark in the first place. This is fabricated logic at its finest.
Take that!
Poor Payne's back. It's a neck injury. Wait a minute. Right. Repositioned in light of Knight's neck injury. He's wearing a neck brace. Knight will immediately escort the president to the plane where he's returning. They suspected there was going to be interference.
Take that!
They took advantage of the confusion to make their getaway. You can see exactly where they were headed. The Samurai Dog Stand. I've played enough games to know what the Samurai Dog Stand is. Find that man. The park is cordoned off and we know where you live. Now we just have to hunt you down. I have to locate this dude. Okay, here we have the head of the steel Ah, I see it. There's the hood. He's not wearing it anymore. Okay. Quite a bit of mud on it. Let's take a closer look. Samurai dog, $7. Taco or relish. Actually, hot dogs with relish sound really good. Sakura is cherry blossoms. Cherry relish. That's actually a really good point. Fuck! Okay, never mind. Lindsay looking food stand made of plywood. Sells samurai. Not actually suggesting I subsidize you eating on the job. We're done. Have it all. I'm done. Yes, why does it matter? He's been really helpful this time, to be fair. Cordoning people off, chasing down suspects. He found us that bag digging in the garbage. He's putting in the work. The shoe I'm not sure is connected to anything. Banner. Somehow I get the feeling like I'm missing something. Let's check the firing range. Is inside out. Sleeve is inside out. It's too neat. He's right, it's too neat. Banner advertising the rifle range fell over. Must have been knocked down in the crowd. Covered in footprints. Footprints. There were no footprints on the jacket. Well, it was rolled up onto the stand, of course it was. Can't do it. Come on. Let's get back to the objectives here. Alright. I believe we have seen most of the evidence. Not like anything was over here. Trash on the bag and running. Targeted the president with that. The right sleeve of the raincoat is inside out. We found the button. It must as he was taking it off? Yes. So So the coat was taken off quickly, fast enough to tear the button. They slipped into the crowd, moved from the left to the right side of the spectator area. They knew the trajectory of the bullet would point to a shooter on the left side. They removed the raincoat and hid it under the samurai dog stand. They would need to get rid of the coat as soon as possible. Right. The missing button. Why didn't the same thing happen to the left sleeve? Cameraman, who I had under suspicion for some time, is cleared of suspicion. His hand and arm are fine. They're a person of interest. Broad daylight, surrounded by a crowd. This is not an ordinary assassin. Who is this boffer? You! You... Mr. Shell. You are an expert at fabricating information. You showed up at a previous trial. The Shell. damn it, I walked right into the tutorial. I hope we were going to get something funny. Whee! Okay. You press. D-shell.
Hold it!
You admit whoever wore the raincoat is a person of interest.
Hold it!
You'd like to see some proof of who wore the raincoat. Let's scrape.
Objection!
We will begin by pointing out the blood on the inside of the raincoat. bodyguards moved before you heard the gunshot. You're very well informed.
Hold it! Hold it! Objection!
Okay, let's move forward. Tell me how a simple ice cream seller knows one of the presidential bodyguard's names.
Objection!
You only know those names thanks to security man. Only their surnames. We all clearly heard you say the name bastard. How did you possess such information you yourself didn't have? How did you know?
Objection! Objection!
Another person with a red hood. Pause to start the kettle for some tea.
Objection!
The chief prosecutor, Mr. Payne, and the shooter. The other pieces of evidence we've gathered is inconsistent with what we see here. And I know what he's talking about. He used the tape recorder.
Take that!
The tape and the photograph contradict each other. Someone who should be here is not in this picture. Abby Lloyd.
Take that!
Mr. Payne's voice can clearly be heard on Ms. Lloyd's tape. Considering that he was conducting a private conversation with the chief prosecutor, two old guys standing right in front of me. Ooh dear. Lloyd, you got some splaining to do. He's right. This doesn't add up. This is a trap. So what actually happened? Time for a squash room break. The three photographs. The laser sight, here. The person running, there. Be back in a minute. Water always boils. Sometimes it takes a little longer or a little shorter, depending how much water there is, air pressure, humidity level. But water always boils, given the proper time and temperature. Let's trace what we know. We found Miss Lloyd on the right side. I see it. I see it. We assume that there must be a hoodie on the left side. We saw Tabby come from the right side, so we assume that's where she was. But she's outed herself. The prosecutor, Payne, and the old man were clearly on the left. And if you look closely, Tabby's reversible parka is red on the inside. Doe really is a distraction. The problem is yep. Her parka's red on the inside.
Hold it!
Hand in the air.
Objection!
We've confirmed when it occurred in the recording. And she is, right there for all to see. Miss Lloyd is in fact the person with the red brain. Welcome, Knight. Bronco Knight. Put himself in the line of fire. That Iced tea is Ceylon. Game over. Castling is a chess term for when the rook and the king exchange places. We'll need to see the victim's body right away. If possible, I'd like to ask the president a few questions. And why not? Zhang Fa is coming in. Hey, Wolf Boy. This investigation was assigned to us. Laser light is the big challenge here. Holding the knife back. something I need you to do. I'll buy you some time as I investigate. You gather the other officers. Have them surround the plane. Make absolutely certain there is no way he can escape. Shelley may end up impressing us in the end. We will see. Evidence of my previous victory. Not that anyone cares about that. We're here to play the new game. With the death of Bastian Rook and the revelation that Shelley the Killer was in our midst, the case had taken a turn we could never have predicted. Well, actually, Bastian Rook dying was surprising. I wasn't ready for that. But I knew this was a trap from the outset. Mr. Knight ordered that the door to the presidential plane be opened, and the emergency personnel attending to Mr. Rook's body were asked to leave. With the scene cleared, we stepped cautiously aboard. President in sight. Now where he could he be? Who knows? So he's hiding behind the bulkhead door over there. He's as courageous in the face of danger as ever. Sorry to disappoint, but you seriously expect me to be standing here waiting to meet his assassin? As we have already established, my interest lies only in the successful conclusion of this investigation. My only option right now is to play along. You, Gumshoe. Don't fuck this up. So, the attempted assassination of the president has become the murder of a bodyguard. You look like you could use a little help. Not that I need it, but yes. Oh, no. You mean you're going to solve the case? It's time to break out little thief. Oh, she's going to play assistant while Gumshoe is gone. That's what's going on. Let's draw the investigation out as long as possible. First, we will do exactly as we are told. It's time to examine the body. We must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. The bullet seems to have entered just under his armpit and went clean through his body. Sitting in an area his bulletproof vest didn't cover. That's very specific. The cause of death would appear to be loss of blood. Attempts from the stanchion were to no avail. Medics must have been brought in to try and save him, sadly, too late. The victim was also carrying a revolver. He was trying to probably on instinct with a threat. Check to see if he managed to fire. All there, no signs of the weapon being used. The Rook did not fire his gun. The six-shot revolver has not been fired. A loan from Zhang Hua. Victim is the Bastian, the bodyguard to the president of Zhang Hua. One of the guys that brought the president inside as soon as the shooting started. Bodyguards don't even operate on the rank promotion system as police in the first place. This is a bulletproof attaché case. Bodyguards use them to shield their clients from gunfire. Some in case photograph too. Rook and Knight each had one. They were beside each other. Well, that pretty much solves who shot Rook, doesn't it? Through the body, was night. Night shot. I can see hinges through the gaps. Emergency entrance disguised as an emergency exit. Which would make it an exit, not an entrance. You misspelled achievement. Whether the air is also covered in case of amphibious assault. Here we have the generic security guard positions. They're reversed. called him Rick. I think I like that. Rick's a good name for the guy. Sorry, Rick. Poor Rook is dead. Bastian Rook died. So he hurt Shelly the Killer's arm. Can't look to my right. Anybody on stage he didn't trust, and he only trusts two people. Me and Rook. And yet somehow Shelly got a hold of the plan. Personal safety alarms. apprentice to an assassin. Fortunately for you, I am not the type to take on understudies. Let's talk, you. Why did you lie about your jacket and the laser sight? Is really all it was? I'd like to tell you everything will be alright. You really are innocent, I'll prove it, one way or another. Don't call me chief. We need to talk about some things. You were the one who made the recording. That's not true. If you can't, the evidence can speak on your behalf. The truth is always hidden within the evidence. It will always reveal itself in the end. Take it. Suddenly, the prosecutor pulled out a revolver and pointed it right at the innocent. Perhaps if you'd actually been shot, I could understand why you were saying such awful things. No hints, huh? Thanks. Haven't said anything yet. I believe I have examined most of the available evidence. This blow hatch, I'm not going to be able to do this. If there's anything hidden in the scene, I don't know where it is. Let's talk about the case. Things are progressing well, I hope. There's no need to worry. Things are progressing just fine. Remember, I despise betrayals of all kinds. Yes, I know. Take care not to double cross me, accidentally or otherwise. what you really want. Indeed, you say it already. You wish to know the truth behind Mr. Rook's death. You did also say you were asked to assassinate the president by a certain someone. You seem to have forgotten that there were consequences ahead. Warlock can carry out unpaid work, but it's not entirely unheard of. I'll get back to the investigation. Good. I'm expecting great things from you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's think about this calmly. The bullet passed through the body. Where did it end up? There's a bullet lodged there. Is it the president? There's a bullet lodged in the vest. Is it possibly the one that passed through the body? Two bullets were fired in total. We know this because two shots were heard. One traveled through the flag and into the balloon. The other took Mr. Rook's life. There's a bullet in the president's vest too, right? How's that possible? How indeed. The numbers don't add up. However, there is one possible explanation. After passing through his body, the bullet took Mr. Rook's life and found itself lodged in that vest. In other words, the cargo was in fact one. He's right. If the president hadn't been wearing that vest, things could have been a lot worse. He wasn't injured at all by the impact. When obstructed by a vest, the bullet can inflict serious damage. What about those guys who got broken bones that way? The president's okay. Made a strong step. Sounds like he didn't even need a vest. That's not very good. Want that bullet's ballistic mark examined? By examining these clues, you can use them to identify which gun to use. Think of them as might be easier said than done. That bullet hit solid armor. The impact will have completely flattened it. You'd be lucky if there's anything left for forensics to find. The bullet was crushed flat. They appear to be very similar guns. The more I look at them, the more I realize they're not the same make and model. Just by pausing here and examining them side by side, I can see this won't connect. Now hang on a minute. I'm gonna hit somebody. It's likely that the one we found is also from Zhang Fa. They have different hammers, different pins, and different actions. And one of them has a scope attached to the fucking thing. I'm gonna find an artist and smack them up. Okay, the bodyguards all got their guns from the Zhang Fa authorities. Are they like super rare or anything? No, I don't believe so. This model isn't exactly easy to come by in this country, but it's certainly not impossible either. Well, it is something of a shame. I only mean to point out that if the guns were rarer, it would be easier to trace them, which would have made them treasures of the evidence variety, I suppose. You could say that. She certainly seems a lot more enthusiastic all of a sudden. solve the case? No, not yet. That's so. Perhaps interviewing another key witness might help you to do so. Another witness? Who? You know me. The most important witness of all, the man on the other side of that door. I really intend to have you question the president. Now, if you need some time to summon him. Stop right there, the killer. You're nuts if you think I'd let him anywhere near you. Well, Mr. President, you're watching the new security feed, aren't you? Which means I'd like you to show yourself. But it's easily found in the bodyguard's fight. Well then, if nothing else, we now know what kind of a man you really are. The lights went out. Listen well, Mr. Edgeworth. It seems I will not be granted my audience with the president after all. Even with this tonight's light in my car. Okay, you won't get away with this. I have seen enough. Now I know the truth. Leave the rest in your capable hands, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Must have been knocked unconscious. Never mind me. He didn't hurt you, did he, Kay? No, I'm fine. I just woke up myself. My head'll be sore for a while, but that's about it. So you can... Detective, did you manage to stop the killer? Well, see, Floyd came running out of the plane and told us he'd flown the coop. Too late. The bodyguard over there told us the killer must have stolen it and rode himself across the lane. About the corner around the park. Called everybody back in and staked out the plane, including the guy stationed across the walk. Too good at this. Trying to catch it means don't catch it. Hey, Edgeworth. Right, you're alive. Yeah, no thanks to that murder. Well, that reminds me. I found this on the ground next to you. Oh, marvelous seashell. Guess you wanted to leave a message. Left behind by the assassin when he made his escape, adorned with the seashell emblem. The killer usually leaves these next to the bodies of his victims. You're not dead, sir. But I could have been. Maybe that's the message. Can't stop thinking about his parting words. I have seen enough, and now I know the truth. I leave the rest in your capable hands, Mr. Edgeworth. The truth about what? That was the president. He's coming out. Now? He's the president of Jiangfa, Mr. Dijun Wang. You are? Nice to meet you, Mr. President. My name is Miles Edgeworth. The honor is all mine, Mr. I am Dijun Wang. The efforts on behalf At least as far as your investigation goes. What do you mean? Hear me, Mr. Prosecutor, or I shall say this only once. Knight has apprised me of the state of the case. From this point forward, the case will be handled by Edgeworth Police Force, the finest in the world. The killer out of the picture is still immediate. What do you think you're doing, pal? Detective? No, 1,000 times no. I will not explain myself to you. Now hand over the evidence you have gathered and remove yourselves from this plane. I'd do as he says if I were you, Edgeworth. You always have to dig to the bottom. Let us analyze the state of play. He's not going to listen. He needs to drown out any objection by means of rhetorical force. On the offensive, the best thing I can do is bide my time. He's the head of state and he's a politician. He won't open himself up to attack. Can't let him bully me. Stay calm and alert. Read his movements and expressions correctly. Find the right word. Why is he insisting on so far taking over the case? Will now be assigned to the National Police Force. right, but you won't escape my scrutiny. It was unmistakable. The moment I mentioned extraterritoriality, you became visibly agitated. Interesting. So the extraterritoriality issue does have something to do with all this. Let's dig a little deeper into the claim that the plane is sovereign territory, shall we? This next move will decide the winner. You may be the president, but nobody's untouchable. You believe that extraterritoriality applies here. Of course. Never know. If you were attacked outside the plane, your rights don't apply. Your assertion is entirely without merit, and the detainment of Miss Lloyd cannot be justified. Checkmate. So, let's continue the investigation. Fill the sails with all the wind of the bloodthirsty. Something is going on that he doesn't want to publicize. This is the
Hold it! Hold it!
The bodyguards reacted before the first shot. What happened? We need to
Objection!
Yeah, that's what they want me to point out. Bullet hole.
Take that!
Earlier we deduced that the bullet struck the steel samurai balloon. The bullet passed through the flag were one and the same. From these two things, we further deduced that the trajectory the bullet must have taken. And we concluded that our shooter must have fired from the left side of the spectator area. If the flags were burned as the describes, our conclusion becomes quite different. Trajectory changes completely.
Take that!
It was night. suddenly it's in your face! Do it right! The wind was blowing! Let's suggest that you eat it. Let's see who's not success. He shot the balloon. The president was on the other side of it. Couldn't have been aiming at the wall. Why did you shoot? Let's assemble. Shot the right side balloon. He can only turn his head to the right. Or he can't turn his neck to the right. He can only turn it to the left. Let's suppose the plan had changed. He couldn't turn his head to the right. He wouldn't have been able to shoot the balloon closest to him. The plan was changed for the purpose of popping a balloon. Security detail was reorganized at the last minute. The president ordered a change. I knew it! This attack was falsified! Why would they carry out the shooting wearing such an obvious piece of clothing? Why use a laser sight that gives away their location in an instant? How do because the entire affair was a cheap ruse perpetrated by the president himself. But something went wrong. Someone did get shot. Oh no. The entire assassination was a lie, wasn't it? If that stupid chief prosecutor hadn't insisted on assigning an actual prosecutor to take a look.
Objection!
Sorry, but I'm speaking with the president right now.
Take that!
Yes, take a look at Kay's photograph. You have your case deployed and you're obviously reaching to the right. This is when you were in such a way that you wouldn't be detected.
Objection!
fake an assassination. Was struck by the bullet, do you? It means that his only concern was protecting the president. But this is a lie. A win in which a key piece is sacrificed is a hollow victory. It's a bit early to be calling our little match. This is where the battle begins.
Hold it!
Victor really didn't take part in your little plan then, did he? He was able to make a judgment like that in a split second. He really was as capable as they say.
Hold it!
Why do that? You and the president both knew the whole thing wasn't real. And what was the victim doing during all this?
Hold it!
Where on the ground exactly?
Hold it!
Both had those faces. The bullet that hit Mr. Brooks traveled to a gap in the maybe that's still the mark person? Coincidence that Mr. Brooks was there. The bullet simply happened to find its way past your attaché cases and through the gap in his vest.
Hold it!
So the second shot had nothing to do with you. Uh-huh. So Mr. Knight suggested that he first fired one shot, and Mr. Lloyd fired one. Conjecture, he can't prove any of it. Can't prove or disprove anything about this. Problem is, the gun in the trash can had 2 shot bullets.
Objection!
So let's back up for a moment. You sure you have it straight? Well, that would indeed match up with the total number of shots. The gun from the trash can itself has also been fired twice. Now, why would the supposed number of shots heard from this gun differ from the number of spent rounds? It's simple. It's planted by the real perpetrator of the crime. Yes, think about it. The reason for removing the officer to ensure that whoever found the gun was the shooter had been in this special area. So to do that, I had to make it seem as if both shots had come from one weapon. Got 2 spent rounds for exactly that reason. And we've already proven the bullet that burst the balloon is a different weapon, which makes it entirely possible that the bullet which killed Mr. Rook didn't come from this gun either. My intention, don't worry. The person who really shot Mr. Rook was...
Take that!
wasn't only the killer who tried to take advantage of his the third bullet was fired, right into your colleague's body.
Objection! Objection!
Airplane cabins are practically soundproof, Mr. Knight. If you close the door, you can be heard from the outside. Not even gunfire. Well, Mr. President, you can observe this room through security Mr. President, this is important. Here we are. You knew from the monitor bank that the security camera from his room hadn't been switched on. You knew the circumstances were perfect for you to fire the third shot straight at Mr. Knight. No, because this gun isn't a murder weapon. We know this from the number of bullets fired. Huh? That's speculation. Conclusive proof. If only I could prove that Knight's gun is the murder weapon. Maybe it's possible. The bullet is still in this cabin.
Objection!
Of course I do. Bullet that killed Mr. Rook. around with the tail camera.
Take that!
There's something very clearly missing from this room. Take a look at this bank of security monitors. There are screens here showing views from all around the airplane, inside and out. The only external angle not covered is the right-hand side of the aircraft. That's because one of the monitors is missing. There was a monitor appears to be someone's vain attempt to hide what thought. Where did it go? Why is easy enough to answer? Believes that the bullet in the vest is the real deal. It must be hidden somewhere on this plane. Many times you can store them outside the aircraft. You have to search. Gumshoe. Back this time. Detectives have to analyze the bullet's striations and compare them to the gun. Forensic says blood on the bullet is indeed the victim's. Mr. Knight's fingerprints were on the gun. My. This bullet was fired from that gun. Here we go.
Hold it!
Objection!
switch them around.
Objection!
Speaking of thinking seven moves ahead. I don't think I'll be the one making excuses.
Hold it! Hold it! Hold it!
We're having connection issues.
Hold it!
Objection! Objection!
It's not going to work out. There. I just put the gun in the wrong spot. That's what it was.
Objection! Objection!
You didn't need to switch the guns when I handed you the evidence. If that were all you had done, your deception would have been easily detected. You were force fired by each gun. You fired 2 bullets from the stage. You fired another bullet into Mr. Rook's life. Plus a few odd ones who left loose in the shop. After each shot, reloaded his gun as happened. Bare hand. Where exactly were Mr. Knight's fingerprints found? The ones you mentioned in your report? That's where they could have gotten it. Handing you the evidence, Mr. Knight. There we have it. You didn't need to switch the gun. This gun, the bullet that killed Mr. Knight, is yours. And in taking his life, you are the true assassin. all that? That reminds me, it's time for a hot dog. What the hell was that killer here?
Take that!
I think bar S will be suitable. Where's the ketchup? No, I'm gonna get some of this chili sauce. Here we go. Got myself a double samurai dog with tingle sauce, mustard, and cheese, and sour cream for trim. Mm. Mm. So that's what Sakura relish tastes like. That's spicy stuff. Mm. Ladies and gentlemen, see you next time.